wonder what we're going to be playing today. No, really, I can't remember what I selected. Oh yeah, Black Hornet. Right, Black Hornet. Long time ago I did a long play. I was at work. I think it was after 5, so I weren't getting paid for it. And damn thing crashed, didn't it? Right at the end when I completed it, so I didn't get to see the end secret. So this was a budget game, so like £3 or something from High Tech. And you know how most arcade conversions of vertically scrolling shoot 'em ups on the C64 were, how should we put it, bollocks? Yes, you know, 1943. What the fuck is going on with 1943? Instead of getting better, gets worse. We have an Amstrad CPC, you know, 2/3. Two-thirds, half of the screen type bullshit going on, and weird colours. But you know, this is all right. This game, you know, for a budget game, it's fine. And it's not like games continued getting better in the 90s on the C64. No, mate. Most of the really talented programmers moved on to something else. You know, and they failed miserably on the ST and Amiga. Failed. Show me a decent Jeff Minter game on the Amiga. There isn't one. Not the same way he was doing a really good C64 game. So the graphics are absolutely fine. The coding is absolutely fine. It's just a really good little shoot 'em up. The graphics are the right size. The biggest mistake they made on the C64 is like, oh, the sprites are, you know, 3 characters wide, so we have to define our sprites as 3 characters wide by almost 3 characters high, which is what happened with Galaxian, the Atari version. No, sir. Don't know if you can have music. Nah, not really. But yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this game. The sound effects are fine, the graphics are absolutely fine, and they do change. This is right up there with Swift on the C64. It's a good shoot 'em up. You know, if you like shoot 'em up, not bullet hell shoot 'em up, just normal shoot 'em up. You need to relight the damn roll up, innit? So you fire bombs and so you do the special weapon with the battle squadron thing. Oh man, I wish I had an Amiga that I could just put emulator files on and play. I don't know if you have energy. They seemed a bit too close to cool. I don't think I've lost a life yet. Now by the 90s you've got to remember, oh alright, so you have to fly straight through there. By the 90s you have to remember the kind of people getting a C64 were little kids. You know, you're not going to buy an 8-year-old an Amiga 500 for like 500 quid. And that was a problem. And it wasn't until the Amiga 1200 came out that the Amiga 600 went down to 300 quid. And when the 600 come out, the hideous Amiga 500 came out, you know, was reduced to 300 quid, not the 500 plus. Some were even reduced to under 300, so that was a bargain for a brand new machine. But you know, you could get an Amiga with like loads of like cracked discs for like 150 quid in Micromart all the time around that time. So most people who did buy an Amiga then, you know, during the time of the SNES, they accepted that the Amiga ports were a bit shitty, but they were paying like £1 a disc for the games, and most games came on average 1 or 2 discs. Very rare. Again, I have to remember that I can't fly over the rocks. So I'm not doing too badly considering I'm bloody chucking on the roll up, innit? Mind you, this is the much better condition zip stick. Might be beef curtains for me, mate, if I was using the other zip stick. That's knackered. It's the wizard sleeve of zip sticks. Wizard sleeve. Gotta love that term. I bet women hate that. Wizard sleeve. You got wizard sleeve, I don't like you. But you said you were gonna get married. Oh man, it's gonna be a problem, isn't it? I think that thing hit me, so. So the special weapon comes in very handy actually. See? It's just a very nice little shoot 'em up. I cannot fault this game. And if you take into account the price, the only thing going against it is the fact that it's 1992. Some arseholes were on 486 and 386 Windows PCs by then. The losers. I only bought a 486 because I had to do a university course that needed specific PC programs. And you know, a 486 card for the Amiga, which would be very difficult to sell. I can't remember, I think it was Vortex that did it. It was actually cheaper just to buy a 486, to be honest. Especially if you add in the, you know, the extra disk space you get on the hard drive that comes with it. So yeah, you know, it's like 1992 is the only thing going against the game. So, you know, but I can't blame them for that. Someone released a game, oh bloody hell, didn't have much energy there, did I? They got the no, that's my shadow. My shadow looks a bit weird over the background. I don't know why. But you know what? If you like shoot 'em up games that are playable, not that bullet hell bullshit, with loads of stuff to blow up, and you know, no problem. You know what? If there was music with the sound effects, that'd be awesome. But I'm not even going to knock it down for that. It's a C64 game. It's not a Nintendo game where, you know, you have to have a soundtrack while you're playing the game, whether you like it or not. That's a Nintendo thing, that is. I don't even think Sega had to do that. Certainly not on the Master System, unless it was in the original arcade game or whatever. So this is a 10 out of 10 shoot 'em up. And it was by High Tech, and it cost a few quid. Bugger all.